incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. Gets this one to London. That'll be the 1st and more. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pull that in front further. 13-zip. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10, and they're on 17-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Down. 33.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one in 36-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready. Black swap.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready, ready.
Love throwing on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. How about 19 yards on fourth down? And the call to go for it pays off considerably.
Gain of 19 yards. First down.
Going to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ultra, here we go. Set. Set.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Blue. Yellow, 22. Blue striker. Watch out, Edo blue.
Love on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Drill green. Cut.
4th down, here's Love. That's caught beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Stick it in the air. Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Throw is caught by the back, and he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Has this at the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set. Black shot. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Ready?
Again, it's Gibbs. And they They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Smash, red. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Caught by Washington, left side. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Down, set.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now for Love. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we ready.
To the air with Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
95.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Down the field, Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
47-yard line.
Ready, set.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Okay, right.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set, go.
Love now. Brought in. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On now is Cook to kick this away. He's got the squiver. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that from your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, it's Harvey. Has a hole left, room to run. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Bills.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's brought down at
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
brought down behind
Working
the
quickly
line.
here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
To the air on first down, Young. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Red 38. Hut.
Here's Harvey running from his own read. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Down.
Love with it on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Will finds his back, Harvey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready, set.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready, set.
They are going for this. It's Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, blue, 32. Black shot. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Give up the middle to Harvey. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Slide blue. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing. Those blockers just knocking people off the ball. Let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
43 rail. Cut.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Black 40. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Big throw out wide by Love. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Ready, set.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know could set the table for more.
On play action, here's Young. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Ready.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Gibbs now from the gun. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down run by Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 33-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Set, hut. 52 blue, seal, black.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And they could really use a good one here. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Check White. Set.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this hasn't been a common side I've defended tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. Red, black, 95, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings gotta score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
50, green. Ready?
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long. Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Gronk, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. If you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Ready.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
It's 4th down.
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Harvey once more. We will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.